Pisces, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I am Simone, the Moon Goddess. This is your January 2021 reading. General messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So let's get into it. I'll just jump straight into it for you, Pisces. And as always, if anybody is interested in booking a reading with me, personal reading, my details are in the description box below. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you know when I've gone live or posted a new video. All right, let's go, Pisces. This is nuts. This card has come out. This is probably the fourth time that this card has come out for a sign. Between worlds. The thing is too, regardless of if this card came out or not, the general energies for everybody for January is that we are very much in a transition. We're in between. You see how the energies shifted from this black and white and it's heading towards this technicolor type of energy. So from drab into brightness. This could even be from winter into spring. For those who are in the northern hemisphere, we talk about New Year in January. The New Year really starts when the zodiac wheel moves into Aries, which is March, April. So we are in the final 3 months of this solar year. Solar year or lunar year? What would you refer to this? Anyway, zodiac year. So between worlds, bottom of the deck is truth be told. All right, so this is, you see there's a mask as well. I don't know, y'all noticed the mask here at the bottom. So there's some kind of truth that's going to come forward in January for y'all, Pisces. There's something underneath the surface. This is the card at the bottom of the deck. So it's the underlying energies of your reading. Truth be told. And all of a sudden, I feel as if there's something sticking me in my throat out of nowhere. So is there something that you need to say, Pisces? Is there something you need to get off of your chest? This is bizarre. It was just 3, 4, 5. Just before I said this is bizarre. Out of nowhere, there's something sticking me in my throat. Truth be told, Pisces, what is it that you need to say? There's something sticking you. There's been a sticking point for you. There's something that's been on your mind or on your chest, on your heart, annoying you that you need to get off of your chest. You have decision here and assertion. So whatever it is you have to say, it could be the catalyst for you to shift fully into this technicolor world. In January, for whatever reason, something might appear that's going to really make it uncomfortable for you. Because that feeling I just had, it's not nice. It's on my right side. That's your masculine side, your masculine energies. You have isolation, Saturn in Virgo here. So what I find interesting with that, at the bottom of the deck is Sun in Pisces, vision. So this is very interesting. Vision, between worlds, isolation. So whatever you're envisioning, stay on that course. Trust your intuition. It's like you're feeling certain vibes. You're inspired. There is a vision you have. Is this a fox? It's a fox. So that's like staying on your toes, being clever. Is the sun rising or setting here? You see the eye. So what is it that you know? What is it that you need to get off your chest? What I was going to say is, what I find interesting is this gray energy here is the same gray that's here at the bottom. So Saturn is that planet of restrictions and authority. And Virgo is the healer or service. So Saturn in Virgo, maybe you're taking a time out in order to get things in order for you to shift fully into your technicolor world. All right, Pisces, let me get into your reading. I just love that your card is here at the bottom. You got another Saturn card, Saturn in Capricorn, riches. So whatever your vision is, my loves, whatever you're working towards, stay in that energy. It's in you staying in that energy that's shifting for you, making things happen. That's how you're creating your reality. But also, the truth be told, there's some truth you need to express, or there's something that you need to accept, or truth is coming for you. There's a wisdom behind it as well, because that's an owl. There was an owl. And also what I find interesting is that at the bottom with vision, with the eye, you have a window's view on something, because the owl is holding a window. This in itself is almost like a window as well. You have arches here in the isolation card. Okay, Spirit guys, can I have a message for Pisces? As always, may all messages be for the highest good of all involved, with harm to none. All right, my loves, your first card is the Lovers. My ring keeps slipping off, sorry. Your second card is the Ten of Wands. The Eight of Wands. Nine of Cups. That's your card. That's one of your cards. You got the Wheel of Fortune here. Nine of Wands. Okay, top of the deck. Wow, the Ace of Swords. I saw this when I was shuffling for you before I came on camera. Or was it just now? At the heart of the matter is the Judgment card. Underneath the Ten of Wands. Okay, so Pisces. Okay, here's your card, the Moon. All right, so you know what's weighing you down. You know what's weighing you down. You know what's holding you back. And wherever your truth, whatever your truth is, whatever truth you need to get off of your chest, or whatever truth you know, or whatever truth is hitting you in January, when you accept it, you know what needs to be, what you need to drop, all of a sudden there's a movement, there's a shift. There's a shift. Your desires are here, ready to come into manifestation. You need to trust your judgment. You need to trust what you're being shown regarding this weight. All right, there's some kind of conversation that's going to be had with you and a lover. You have the Lovers and the Ace of Swords underneath it. There is some kind of truth or transparency coming, or there is a truthful divine union here for you. For those who might be waiting to have some sort of conversation, there's going to be truth. I feel as if it's a sense of liberation here. There's a sense of liberation. Now with this Lovers, the Ten of Wands, and the Judgment card is underneath it. So there's a heaviness. There's a weight connected to a relationship of some sort. But when this truth comes out, it's a lightening. There's also a sense of you potentially going after, dropping the burden associated with it. Because you see judgment, this is a couple with a child, all this yellow as well. So it's like taking a leap of faith in some way. And all of a sudden that creates a change from that heavy 10 of Wands energy. So that's Sagittarius, the 10 of Wands. So from that heavy, the 8 of Wands as well. So from that heavy burdensome energy into a lightening, a movement, wands flying through the air, and a sense of happiness with the 9 of Cups. Between worlds. And it's interesting because it's Saturn in Virgo, and Virgo is the sign opposite you. Wheel of Fortune here, like I said. So there's somebody being kicked off the wheel here, or something. And it's opening, it's like a portal of some sort. Wow. What's the word of advice for Pisces? King of Cups. There you are. Getting your emotional life in balance. And finding power in that. Finding power in being emotional, having emotions, going with feeling what you feel. Like fully embracing that. You standing there, there's an empty cup. There's an empty cup. Give me one more card for a word of oh my gosh, I just realized the Queen of Cups is at the bottom. So there is that couple. That's a couple right there. It's also you as a water sign, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, a couple. That's like you being balanced. It's like you being balanced. Your divine masculine and divine feminine energies within are balanced. I love that. All right, let's see the cards that came out for you. First card is the World. Well, there we go. Things coming full circle. There's a completion here. There's a completion with a garland. There's a victory here. Successfully wrapping up a cycle. Maybe something that you've been working on here with when it comes to lovers. You have the Two of Swords reversed. I love it. So there's that decision. So whatever, maybe that's where the truth be told is coming in. You've now accepted something, or you've now expressed something, or somebody's expressed something to you. You're now ready to make a decision. The Two of Swords is reversed, so you're now ready to make a decision. Before, there was a sense of potentially not wanting to deal with something, not wanting to accept, not wanting to face. It's almost like, okay, let me just file this away for now. Maybe not trusting your intuition because her third eye is covered here. You know, the heart chakra is covered over with the hands crossed over. So that's a waxing moon. And now it's a waning with it reversed. So releasing something and that's what's shifting the energy. Are some of you dealing with a Scorpio? Because I see the King of Cups here with the World card. This is their Scorpio on here. Scorpio energy. There's Libra here too, with a Two of Swords. You got Aquarius here on this card. You have Taurus. You have Leo. Wow, the Queen of Cups at the bottom. That's deep. Six of Swords. Queen of Rods on the top. Death. The Star. So, yeah. Y'all taking some kind of leap of faith here. Or at least putting things in place. Because as much as I might be reading for January's energies, this might be the beginning stages leading us towards like spring. Remember I said we're wrapping up the year, January, February, March, or like the beginning of March. So, all right, let's see what's the final outcome here for Pisces. The Seven of Swords reversed. The Queen of Swords. Talk about truth be told. Some of y'all like, you know what? This is how we doing things. We ain't doing things how you want it, how we've done them your way. We've done things your way before, up to this point. Now we doing it my way. Or for some of you, it's, okay, so I've not said this. I've been quiet. I've been allowing you your space, your time, you to do things the way. Now I'm ready to speak. Some of y'all being very direct. I find it interesting that all of your sword cards are reversed. So swords is communication and thoughts, except the Ace of Swords, which is beautiful. That is upright. Y'all are being very direct. Being very direct, very clear. And here we go, the Chariot at the bottom, the movement, the change. That Eight of Wands that we have when you drop the weight and then all of a sudden everything starts to speed up. Here it is. So this is universal energies now. The Eight of Wands is the outside energies, outside influences. Your outside world, this is the universal, this is your spiritual energy here, or this is universal energy. Moving things forward, driving things forward. The stars here. So being very transparent, very clear, trusting the alignment of things. The Death card is here, the renewal energy. And here's the Queen of Rods. Very, very, very confident. Again, very direct. You see how they're both, the Queen of Rods and the Queen of Swords, facing you. Very direct. Here's the Six of Cups. So that soulmate vibe. All right, Pisces. I love it. Let's get a message. Hang on, let me just make sure that I'm not flashing you. Okay, let's get some love cards out for you, Pisces. Just off for yourself. I feel like with isolation being here is that there's no more, because I feel like y'all have been dealing with the situation on your own. Maybe feel isolated, whether it's forced or otherwise. But your vision was like causing you to step out. Maybe too because we heading towards y'all season as well. Y'all feeling there's a sense of empowerment. So you have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So that's whether that's attachments to people, attachments to vices like drinking or drugs or sex or shopping or whatever, codependency within the relationship. So there's that. Maybe that's what this honest truth be told is about. And then you have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Got children at the bottom. Your love life has been affected by children. I often say with this card, this could be children, your children, their children, inner child. You know, behaviors that stem from the inner child, from the wounded inner child. Unrequited love is at the top. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Well, okay then. Then you have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And then love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. All right, so you have the Lovers as the first card, but yet you have unrequited love at the top of the deck. So Pisces, drop a comment because that one is confusing me. Let's see. At the heart of the matter is attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Is that what the truth be told is about? Hang on, let me clarify this Lovers. Tell me about the Lovers. Or is it that somebody's leaving a connection for another person? Because you had a Queen of Cups, you had the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups is at the bottom, and now here's a Queen of Swords. You got a Knight of Pentacles here. So that's a third person now. Then you got the Hermit at the bottom. And now a King of Rods is here. All right. And a Four of Wands down the middle. All right. So there's more than two people in this situation, it appears. Give me one more card for the Lovers, please. My God, a King of Pentacles is showing up now. So Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy here. A Knight of Rods is at the bottom. All sorts of people now coming out of the woodworks. So is that what that is? That there's unrequited love with one situation. Four of Swords. That's Libra. And the Four of Wands is here again. Pisces, drop a comment. It feels like there's more than one person in this situation. Well, obviously more than one person. More than two people in this situation. And it seems you're dropping the old situation to move towards what you really desire. The Ten of Wands is the old situation. When you drop that, Judgment, and there's a child here. You have children. This situation involves children. When you drop that, then you can get what you want, what you truly desire here. Wow. Okay. Give me one more card. Give me a moon card for Pisces. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. Wow. Yeah, y'all shifting from one situation into another. I feel you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo, so more Virgo energy. I feel like y'all being really, because this is the second time Virgo is showing up. You have Saturn in Virgo, isolation. It seems as if you're being asked to tap into Virgo energy, the sign opposite you. It's finding the grounding. being organized, planning, having a strategy. A new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. There we go. Wow, okay, I get it. And the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. So as you move through January, you are going to find that some kind of catalyst is going to happen. There's going to be something that's going to create a change or a push towards what you really want. It's like divine timing is at play here. Give me one card for Pisces, please, Spirit guys. Thank you. It's not personal. So whether this is you or another person, I don't know, maybe Pisces, you might not be the one making a choice. Maybe somebody's making a choice here. Regardless, it's not personal. You got to know that everybody's here to serve their purpose, to fulfill their purpose, to be happy in whatever way that means. And people, we can't take things personally. Everybody's here to live out. There's a time, there's a season, there's a place. Everything has its time and space, right? So we gotta know not to take things personally when situations don't fall into place as we would want, or when we truly have a desire for something and it's coming from heart space. It might go against society's ideas or friends or family's ideas, or you're worried about hurting somebody, but it's worse to hurt yourself. So it's not personal. Let's see, bottom is sleep on it. There we go. So if in doubt, just ask your guides before you go to sleep. Ask them to bring the message to you, to make it clear to you what decisions you need to make. Talk shop is here. And let go. Wow. There we go. Talk shop is about whenever you're having a conversation with whomever, you are looking at ways to build. Where do y'all's paths cross? How can we? It's beyond love. It's about building something solid. You know, it's about building a life together. It's about a legacy, foundations. All right, Pisces, that's your reading for January. Drop a comment, like I said, drop a comment. Let me know how this is resonating. If it is, like the video, subscribe if you haven't. And until your next video, my loves, take care. Bye.